NASCAR queen. 13 tattoos and counting. It's not a nickname, no. Born pretty close to Christmas, and they had a different name picked out for me, but when I was born, my mom was like, this is my Christmas joy, and that's what she literally named me. I love changing tires, and that will never stop. Being one of the only women in a man's world, it gave them something to be on their toes about. But it's been one of the most challenging things of my life. The guys at Turner Motorsports, well, those guys are studs, and they were just really, really welcoming, and I intend on going back. I got my first tattoo when I was 15. I love creating them, sitting with the artist, and seeing something that represents part of you in your life come to life, and I'm proud of all of my work. Everyone is a very significant piece of my life. My calf, I started with the Weeping Willow. I used to play in Weeping Willows as a child, and I remember being like 8 years old and walking through the park and pretending like I was a little princess, and that was my castle. On my right hand is my brother's name, his birth date, and his birthday. On my left hand is my sister's name, her birth date, and her birthday. When I was 13, my sister and myself were in a pretty severe car accident. It rolled 7 times and flipped twice. I can pull passion from that accident, and I've been able to give myself a second chance, meaning that I found a passion for life through CrossFit. And it was me making the decision that I wanted something better for my life. Competition in CrossFit, it's just such a thrill. It's like, yes! So you have to go through a lot to get there. Your soul is put into it, and it's the most amazing community that I've ever been involved in.
She's got to be one of the most motivated and inspiring people I've ever met in my entire life. She just has this little mini fire inside that just explodes. It's like little bombs that just go off.
See, I'm much better with my pistol.
When Operation Iraqi Freedom had begun, I went overseas and worked in Iraq. Before I went to Iraq, I was very anti-gun. And then when I went over, I had to learn how to use a gun safely and properly. And I really enjoyed it. So I got my pistol on my right hip. Oh, my arm. I almost forgot about my arm. She's my goddess. Very welcoming. She has her hand out, but in the other hand, she has a big sword. So saying, hi, I'll be nice, but don't cross me.
Her compass on her side. With Christmas and where she's been in her life and all the things that have gone through, I think that one probably defines her the most, because she always knows which direction she's going.
It also has a quote that not all who roam are lost. And it just helps me remember that I have a short time on Earth and that it is what I make it. And that's one of the things that I wanted to show about tattoos, that you can have beautiful tattoos and break any glass ceiling that you want.
Freedom of expression, and I don't have to skate like anybody else. I don't have to dress like anyone. I get to do what I want to do on my skateboard and be my own individual, and that's the same way with tattooing and tattoo artists. This is my favorite one.